Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. So today I've got a new different project that I'm filming today, and what I'm looking to do is to build an outdoor kayak storage facility just at the side of the building. I've got a new sea boat and it's too big for the garage, so what I'm looking to do is to put it down the side of the house, and I'm looking to do like a little sort of mini shed, mini hut, using this sort of wood here. So what I've got is I've got wood that I bought from the sort of B&Q timber shop. I've got wood here that I've got left over from previous projects in the house, and I've got some pallets here that I'm trying to sort of reclaim bits and reuse bits of wood from these pallets rather than just throw them out. So that's the project for today. Power of Adobe Premiere Pro. It's going to look like this to this. So that's the project. Okay, I've got some well needed support here. There's a little scary moosh enjoying the sun. She's not stupid. Okay, so to give you a better idea, well, to give me a better idea of how it's shaping up, the carcass is going to be covered with this sort of cladding. So this is how it's going to be cladded. And what I'm going to do is, just so I can get things squared up a little bit, this frame a little bit more support, I'm just going to tack it. Okay, there we go. So that should give this structure a little bit more support as I'm doing my planning, crafting. He says tongue in cheek, of course. Anyway, let's get this up at the side of the house, see what it's like. Okay, so I'm doing the cladding on one side, so what I've got is 240 lengths by about 15 centimetres long. I'm going to butt them up 12 centimetres, giving it a 3 centimetre overlap. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll see how it turns out. So that's my spacer. Okay, let's see how we go with this. What could possibly go wrong? He says. Okay, so the spacer. Nails are back in the gun. Spacer. No. Right, okay. Worst things happen at sea, James. Worst things happen at sea. By Jove, I think he's got it. Is that pretty? I got to say, that's looking not too bad, if I say so myself. If I say so myself. What do you think of that? So that's the side, that's what it looks like. Let me take it down. Okay, so I don't know if you can see how it's shaping up. 1 metre side, 80 centimetre side. I've done the cladding here. I'm going to move up and do the cladding here in situ to save me carrying it down. Okay, I've got the rear side cladded now on the right. You can see how it's shaping up, hopefully. Okay, so this is the 70 centimetres width that the unit's going to be. So boat along here and boat underneath it. Just need to suss out the roof. Right, this is the last panel that I need to clad. But I'm 2 bits of cladding short. But so far so good, I'm pretty pleased what I've done today. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it for here today. So I feel as if I've done a good job. So it is winter just now and the time is just, it's cold, it's 4:15. So I need to start tidying up and getting things put away before the darkness comes down. I've taken today off work to get this done because this is one of the best days that it's been for the past 2 or 3 weeks weather-wise. So what I'm going to do is just stack them all together, cover them up with some sort of tarp or something and leave the project for another day, but I've got the back broken, I'm convinced of it. Really quite happy. Got some measurements a little bit. Had to adjust them. Improvise, adapt, and I overcame. Anyway, these guys are not going to be undercover tonight. Well, certainly the sea kayak won't be. I'll stick that back in the garage, but I'm looking to make more room in the garage to free up for other stuff. Anyway. So far so good, and I'll see you in the next episode of this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back on the shut project. So this is going to be take 2 of the project. So just let me show you what I've done so far. You can probably see it's coming along since the last time we caught up. So I've got the side here, that was roughly 1 metre, that was roughly 80 centimetres. There's going to be a boat going along here and a boat sitting up here, bit of a slanting roof all the way along. So this is the second section of the carcass of the shut. Pretty pleased with what I've done just now. Let me just show you around what I've done. So I knew I was about 2 or 3 bits short of the cladding. I went down to the B&Q yesterday and I ran out of the cladding, so I can tack that on once the project is sort of almost finished, so that's not a showstopper. Anyway, I've joined the 2 of them together, put side braces in, side braces, and that's where the boat, one of the boats is going to slip along and one of the boats will be at the bottom. Okay, so what I'm looking to do just now is, I've got this felt here, old felt that I've got from the house. And what I'm looking to do is to have it across these beams, rafters, so that when the boat slides along, it's got some sort of protection. So there's going to be one there, there and there, okay, just using that stuff. So I've got this packing and I'm repurposing this from boats that I've had and I've just never used it. So what I've done is I've just sort of taken the, cut it up into sections and just used it on the battens to protect the boat as it sort of, as I slide it along. I'm going to do the bottom ones now. Rawr. Okay, I've been a wee busy bee. How's that looking? I think it's looking alright. So we've obviously got the roof to go on. I'm going to do cladding in the roof too. There you go, and that's with the big sea kayak in now. I think that's alright. Okay, I'm back on it. Got my knife in my hand. I've been down to the shops, went down to B&Q, and I got another 3 packs of cladding. So, almost there, almost finished. Should have it done for this afternoon. Let's get cracking. Okay, so what I've done is, these ones aren't tacked in. This is the only one down here that's tacked in. I'm using my spacer to make sure I've spaced these ones out accordingly. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got another pack round there. 7, 8, 9, 10 dancer. So, don't mind saying so myself, but so far it looks pretty. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so that's the plan. That's how it's going to look. Not too bad, eh? Okay, so this is the last bit, and I think it's looking not too bad. Okay, so I don't know, certainly about a month ago I started this project. The project was called Shut, and it's a combination between a shed and a hut, and it's to store some kayaks outside beside the house. All the space was dead space, and I built this sea kayak in the bottom, river boat in the top. Not too shabby, I think. Let's have a look. Did somebody say beer celebration? Don't mind if I do. Cheers. Listen, I'm not a skilled person. I am not a joiner. I'm not a carpenter. I'm not even a very good person when it comes to DIY. However, I've done it, and if I can do it, you guys can do it out there. So if you're thinking about building a little shut a shed or a hut to store your kit, give it a go. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have and you've reached this far into the video, leave a comment, tell me what you've thought about it, and give us a thumbs up. And if you like all this stuff, think about subscribing. Cheers, catch you later.